Hey, Alice. This camera, for some reason, is it'll film for like 6 or 8 minutes, and then it cuts, and then starts recording again, and I'm having to do it like in two different videos. Another one for me to be able to uh, turn my AdSense on for it. So it's still in processing mode. Wait a minute, I think I got it. Yeah. No, now it's up. Paula says, thank you for taking us along. Enjoyed. Um, I, like I said, I don't know why that camera is doing that. Um, but I'm just having to upload like part one, part two. I didn't put that on there this time because everybody that's heard me say it knows that that's what that camera is doing. I don't understand why. Um, Maybe I can take it somewhere and have it set where it won't do that. I don't know. Uh, 5 on 1 light. It is. I've said this 15, 20 times. I believe that that camera has got a balance sensor on it and got one of the plainest pictures I ever seen. Um, I'm not seeing any jarring in it or shifting or anything. It's doing great, other than trying to split. Okay, the first one was along with us, and then uh, see, that's the trouble. That was the second half that uploaded first. Well, the first part is coming up, and it says I titled it "It's Still Cutting into Two Videos," so you'll be able to see that. She wanted to go. She traded one of her games in, and they didn't have what she wanted. So anyway, I said, "Well, I'll film a few minutes while we're down here," and it is up now, so y'all can check that one out whenever we get done here. I don't like it. Just don't like it. Man, give me. All right. Hey Annie. Hey Pamela. Hey Patricia. Hey Paula. Hey Pamela. Alice. Patricia. 10 on 5 likes. Not doing very well, right? My aunt Elaine got lung cancer. She might not make it tonight. Everybody throw out a prayer for Pamela and her family. It'll go one or two ways, Pamela. If she goes, it's because the good Lord wanted her to. Hey, Kathy. If she don't, then she still got a reason to be here. Everybody throw out prayers. Uh, I know what that is to lose a loved one to cancer. So prayers for you and your family. Mm. Welcome. Talk to me. Huh? You said hey? Hey, baby again. You did? You doing all right?
You office
Um, I talked to one today, and if they don't call Christina into work tomorrow, we're going out. So I'll probably make a little video with her. Um, yeah. And two, I wanted to go live maybe at Cedar Hill or something today, but we didn't get to it. It took too long doing what we had to do. Um, but I will, hey, Lisa, I will definitely try to get a video with Wanda if they ain't a bunch of people piled up out there. You know what I mean? Or if Christina don't have to work. Hey, Sabina, doing all right, love. Uh, Let me make sure one more time that video is up. Yeah, and it says it's still cutting the video, and then the other one says right along with us. So there'll be another one for you guys to watch whenever we get done with this. It says 3 + 3 subscribers, but I'm not seeing it. We got 2,621, which that's a bump from 2019. 21, that's just 2. And this says +3. Um, Apparently it just ain't popped up yet. I don't know. Ava Lee, 6674. Oh my goodness, I finally got alive. I'm always working. Hope everyone is doing well. We're hanging in there. We are. We are just hanging in there. Thank goodness. How you doing? Uh, Everybody, welcome Ava Lee back in the house. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have to take a camera, and I mean, I'm not griping about it too much. But if I was to be doing a cemetery and it stopped in the middle of a good full sentence from someone, then it would tick me off. Um, hey Annie, happy Saturday. Uh, so I seen there's an electronic place down there around the square down there in town. I may run it in down there and see if they know what can be done. Hey Lynn. Um, But as far as it cutting in two, I mean, I don't mind it really because that's two different videos I can upload. Um, but I don't want it doing that. I want it uh, just one main video. And I don't want to put it back on that loop again because I'm afraid that I'll mess something up again. I don't want to do that. Well, it was supposed to be art. Way they changed it. Yes, I'm doing great. Good. Excited that I can watch your channel tonight. Yes, you can. Most definitely. Uh, and if you don't care, Everly, make sure, since I changed over to this JSV, do me a favor, look and make sure that you're still subbed uh, because it was under JD's Paranormal. And I took that down because I don't want my channel to be just only based on paranormal. We do family vlogs, challenges, junk like that too. So if you don't care, just make sure that you're subbed up to John's Southern Vlogs. And I would greatly appreciate it. We all would. We're trying to grow this family here. You won't find a better set of people nowhere on uh, internet than right here, or social media altogether. Kathy, Judy, hey, love, Lynn, everybody. Hey, good. Um, it went right ass backwards. I think the one that uploaded first is the one where we pulled in and we got us one in Mocha Frappe. Um, but she wanted to go to GameStop to trade in one of her games uh, for something else, and they didn't have it. So that's right. Cool cats. I'm right. But it would be a big help, though, for you to check and make sure. Because I know you was to the other. I just like to make sure you are for this one. Talk to me. That's on Facebook. And he says, sweet spirits.
Love it.
Thank you, Big Sam. Now it says 8 on 13 live. 5 because yes, my membership did go away.
The other
just type in what you see here, John's Southern Vlogs, and hit the subscribe and make sure you turn your notification bell on to all and give it a like. That way, at least if you're busy, you'll still know at least when we're on. Um, and I've got some new cards made out uh, showing that I've changed over from that. Um, and then I'm also going to be doing some in home sessions. and I believe I may have my first one in 5 years. February the 10th. Hey, Angel. How you doing? Um, I spoke to a gentleman. He got him a place, and he thinks that there's something there, and they're going to have um, Valentine's party in his. It's a townhouse, and he thinks that there's something there. Um, so we're going to most definitely hit that. I'm trying to scroll back up. Your membership did go away. Um, it says, "Hi everyone. I'm sorry I can't remember everyone's name, but thank you for letting me be a part of the channel. Uh, you're more than that. You're part of us. I just want to make sure that, like I said, even if you're busy or working or whatever you're doing, you would still have a notification. If you couldn't catch us, you could watch it later. And it is under John's Southern Vlogs. Um, and we'll know it whenever you hit the subscribe button because it will jump us up to um, 2,622 when you do that. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Angela. I'm trying to go through the. Yeah. Judy, Donna. Hey, Donna. How you doing, love? Lisa Ann. Alicia. Everybody. They come. I hear her in our doctors. Uh, we went and I traded recliners today, and she found her a little shelf thing that opens up, and it's got four little old cupboards in it, and has like a couple of shelves at the bottom, and it closes together with swinging doors. She's been in there cleaning and moving around in that living room ever since we got back today. So, thumbs up for JD. His reading on Gideon Andrew Ferguson was 100% correct. Gideon was found alive today. Fantastic work, JD. Thank you, love. Um, I should have used my gut feeling on that other boy, but I've been so caught up in doing these teens and children. I left 5%. I said 95, but I was banking between 50%. But I just sometimes things just go too far, and it makes you really, really worry. Yes, he was found safe. Yes. No, Christina is not my daughter. Uh, blood clots in the legs. Uh, I believe I do too. Um, yesterday, uh, yeah, I didn't get to go live last night. I failed myself. I got a step up and a step down in the hallway to go to the bathroom, and I couldn't get my leg to work right. So when I was trying to step up, I it wouldn't move. So I fell over on the table and whatnot, and ended up breaking my dadgum middle toe and bruising my side and hip. Um, just ticked me off. So you wondered how come I wouldn't lie. That's why. I just it, uh, well, other than a little soreness from the bruising and my toe, yeah, I'm all right. I mean, I landed on the coffee table, so it wasn't too awfully bad. But yes, he uh he was found okay. Good deal. Yeah, I'm gonna soak it tonight in some Epsom salts. It's turned red and yellow. And, um, oh yeah, I'll bounce back from it. Um, now, if I try to walk around without my shoes on, it hurts. But it seems like I can put my shoe on and walk around a little bit, and as long as I don't put too much pressure on it, it does all right. It ain't a thing in the world they can do for a broke toe. I ain't going down there for that anyway. Ditto. But anyway, if you hit that subscribe button and your notifications, you will get the two videos that I uploaded about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that's why I'm so grateful for every one of you guys. Bless you, love. If YouTube wouldn't say it's too graphic, I just showed you. Uh, yeah. Well, it's that stupid daggum step up, in the hall, divided between the living room and the hallways. Sometimes my leg just plays out. Yeah, I put that out, Alice. I let them know that uh, she's not my daughter. You broke your toe. Oh, it is. It's because it ain't something you can sit there and tighten up, and try to work through. It's aggravating. I love you too, honey. I love every one of you. Um, wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you guys. So everything goes to you guys. Yeah, gummit. I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's 150,000 more. Yeah, you're having troubles. You can't seem to get it back. I'll work on it. At least I'm not working. Yeah. Well, if you're talking about subbing up for here, all you got to do is just punch that in up there, John Southern Vlogs, and you'll have it. Um, Nobody else has that name. No, I understand that. Um, the ones that's new kind of to hear, it won't take you long to figure out that I'm what everybody calls me is country fried. So I pronounce names the way it looks. Uh, you just you can't take the country out of me, you know. So I say things the way it is. However, my mind tells me that's what I say. Some people like that about me, and some don't. But I don't care. I'm gonna tell it like it is, no matter what. Thank you, Judy. Yeah. Well, stuff like that is totally different because I'm sitting here right across from you, and I mean, I can pick things up when someone is still here in the physical. I can still pick up their energy, but it's definitely not as easy. And we were working with uh, that girl, and then him, that 12-year-old, and it was just too much. I had a night off because it was getting too much for me. So the next day, Sabina asked me, "Do I think he is?" And that's when I said, "Probably 95%. He's deceased." But come to find out, he was not. Um, this this stuff here is not easy. It's not. I just come on here and put on a show and that's it. Uh, when I connect with someone, alive or deceased, the deceased energy can linger on for a couple of weeks to a month, and it's hard to push off. And y'all see it from TV or cell phone or tablet, you know, but I'm the one here having to live it, feel it, see it, everything that they've ever had to go through, even small children, and it's just not easy. It does take a toll on you. Um, but if people that are here long enough, I can connect with you. And well, here's one that is a perfect example. Paula, a thing for you. You can ask her any question that you can possibly think of for her and her family. I have never met Paula. I've never FaceTimed Paula. I can tell her what she's done through the day. I can tell her what she's wearing. I can tell her what her dad is saying. If I could get to her, I could let her hear her dad. But I let her hear her dad a lot, on here. But it would be different if I was there close enough to touch her. She could hear his voice with her own ears in real time. But she's for definite one that would tell you real quick that I can I can pick it up. Uh, Good evening, John. I'm not feeling good yet. Everybody throw out prayers for Tori Wheat. Keep getting behind on chat and video. Well, used to I had a set time, but it's so hard for me to do that now. Uh, Sometimes I never know when I'm going to be back. One day they may have her come in for a couple hours, and they say she's going to get to work all day, and then they call, and then she only gets 2 hours or something, and I'm back and forth, and I it's just hard for me to say exactly when. Um, let's see. JD, you told Gideon look for help. He went to search area, sit down waiting on someone, recognized him to call authorities. And last night before we closed out, I asked that in the Lord's name. And then when you sent me that, it was just like a pail of water got poured on me. Faith can do anything. That gummy. If we could all just get everybody else, I know we can't, but if we could get everybody else full of faith, this world would be a lot better. But yes, if y'all need cards or whatnot, let me know. We can send them out uh, probably on a Thursday. Um, but remember, keep one in your wallet or pocketbook at all times. Um, I'll bump it up each time. If you're getting three now, you'll get four. If you're getting four, you're getting five. On and on. So y'all just let me know. Put them up at the gas stations, Walmart, wherever you can possibly put them. Wherever there's foot traffic, put it up there. I'm gonna listen to this one for a little bit before I turn on the radio.
Pumped. Pumped.
Ghost. So.
Right.
Talk to me. Joanne, what about her? It's a fam. Safe. Sebastian Rogers. Can you hear me? Sebastian Rogers. Can you hear me, buddy? Sebastian Rogers. Can you hear me, buddy? Someone somewhere said something kind of weird. Said that you were in Canada. And I heard you a minute ago say scattered on the ground. Wait. Slow down or I'm gonna turn reverb off. Sebastian, I want you to tell in your words where you are. We'll talk to Judy in a little bit. Sebastian, if you're not going to give me a chance to speak, I'm going to turn reverb off. Sebastian Rogers. Tell everyone where you are in your own words. Turned to dust. Sebastian Rogers. Do me a favor, buddy, and tell everybody in your own words where you are. I understand that. Tell everybody where you are, where you believe you are. What? Sebastian Rogers. Stay focused here. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian. Tell everyone where you are. Don't butt in over him. Let him speak. Let him say it. Sebastian Rogers. Tell everyone where you are. No whisper, and give him room to speak. Don't be rude. There you are. Tell, tell everybody where you are. You're what? Sebastian, stay focused. Tell everyone where you are. I done got that part, but now tell them where you are. I want everybody to not misunderstand. I want you to tell this to shut down authorities, to shut down anybody that has any speculation. I want you to tell where you are so people will quit pulling at you. And that way it will show the type people that you are having to deal with. We all love you. You didn't deserve any of this. But I want you to step up, be the young man that you are, and I want you to tell everyone exactly where you are. Quit butting in and let Sebastian speak. I understand about being angry. I would be too. Go ahead. Tell everybody where you are to put everybody's mind at ease. Where are you at? You were getting there and somebody butted in. You are what? Let him speak. Stay focused, Sebastian. Stay focused. Let's get this out once and for all, and be done with it. Yeah, let's do it. That female there with you, she's helping you out too. Tell everybody where you are, Sebastian Rogers. Let's get this over with. Yes, Summer, but Summer, everybody, let him say it. Sebastian Rogers. You can talk about mom, but I want you to tell everybody where you are once and for all. And don't worry about it getting your mom in trouble. It will be more of your stepdad than anything. I'm hearing it from Summer. I'm hearing it from Rose. But I want you to say it. Sebastian Rogers. Tell everyone. Tell everyone where you are right now. I'm tired of having to try to drag you through the mud and whatnot. Let's just get it out in your words, and that'll be that. I'm not talking about beforehand. I'm talking about after, Sebastian. Where you are right now. You've said it before. Summer said it a minute ago. Sebastian Rogers. You need to be able to be at peace. The only way to do that is to tell everyone exactly where you are. Summer. Wait. Yeah. Same thing Rose just said. Let Sebastian speak. Sebastian, don't be afraid to tell it. I've done heard Summer and Rose both say it. I'm being very patient here, Sebastian. In life or even in death, you have to be willing to help yourself before you can be helped. I want you to, there you go. I want you to tell everyone where you are in your own words. Sebastian, tell everyone where you are. Not where you were, where you are now. I'm gonna say what Summer said, and then I'm gonna tell you what Rose said, and That way you can yay or nay it. Because we need to get this over with. You needed mom to quit. I understand. All right. Rose said backyard. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian, I'm going to say this again. Rose said backyard. I want to hear it from you. Yay or nay? Answer it, Sebastian. Okay. From hang on. From Summer said Summer said in a bag. That is 100%. I heard you also say what? Because people are still coming up with accusations, and I want you to be able to tell everybody and just get it out. You say something, turn to dust. You ever been to a funeral? You hear from dust to dust. Summer also said under dirt. And I heard you also say earlier, foot. Are you talking about Proudfoot? They were mean. At one time, you said that you were in something. I have my mother's remains. and it came in a plastic bag with a velvet bag to put the plastic bag in. And Summer said, in a bag. They're gonna People's gonna keep making you upset, Sebastian, until you set the record straight. We all want to hear it. Get it out. If this is a yay or a nay, then tell it like it is. There's one thing that I can be for certain of. Summer Wells would not do something that is not true. Is it true that you definitely was at one point in time in something and still maybe be or could have some things been scattered? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and it will tell me yay or nay. Okay? Because what I'm fixing to ask you, what I'm fixing to ask you is standard. When she said, look, y'all quit butting in. Sebastian, don't worry about mom or anybody else. Right now, we're talking to you, buddy. We only want to hear from you. Now, I've got a question for you, and I know the answer to it because I can prove it. If you were in a bag inside of something, can you tell me, Sebastian Rogers, what color the bag is? Let him say it. Sebastian Rogers. It's a very simple question. You know your colors. What color, if you were in a bag, what color was the bag? Hey, Christina, bring mother in here to me, please. This is as real as it gets, Sebastian. I know you know your colors. You're pretty good with numbers. Sebastian Rogers, if you were in a bag at any point in time, you said you were inside of something. You said that with your own voice. What color bag were you in? Summer, let him answer. I know you may have seen it, honey, but let him answer. Sebastian, here in a minute, I'm going to be able to show you the standard color. And you should be able to say it before I show you. You think what? Christina's in there. Sebastian, I'm going to ask you again. If you were in a bag, you said red. Now, I'm not talking about from the water. You said it was black and red. I'm talking about when you told me you were in something. And it was pitch dark in there. What color bag did you see? Bring me mother in here. Yeah, bring me mother in. I went with a standard. For you new ones, here is my mom, Mama Joy. I messed around, didn't put the other bag in here that this is supposed to sit in. Yes. Joy. Is that other bag in there? That velvet bag?
Yeah.
It is in there?
Oh, and that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not seen you open that.
Yeah, that's what this bag is supposed to sit in.
I don't see the velvet bag that's in the living room has those coins in it.
No, this here's one big enough to fit all this in.
I haven't seen one.
You know what? It may have been left in that car.
And because remember they did just take the card, didn't come up to anything. I would bet there was a lot of stuff in that car that they ended up taking because they didn't let us get anything out of it first.
Here you go.
Not that time. I'm gonna do
Sweet.
push that thing around on the carpet.
Oh, that thing won't never work.
Yes, it does.
Well, anyway, I can tell you the color of it. Someone asked again, Sebastian Rogers, what color bag did you see? Wait, Sebastian? What color bag did you see? I think you almost said. Did you? I believe you almost said it there. Usually they use blue for male, purple velvet for female. What color did you see? Yes. Yeah, me too. Every day. You said green. I asked about it. You heard green as well. For standard, which that's just what we went with is standard. Was hers was purple velvet. and he showed the one for guys or men or even male children. They use like a dark velvet blue. But I guess you can pick your own color, whatever you want. But I bet you a nickel I left that in that white car. Dadgummit. Mm. I think I just heard him say light green. I like hearing your voice. I did close it. Yes. Tell you something else. I didn't know this was a thing. Um, yeah, yeah. Uh, yes, Sabina, I would say so. Because they know if they did that, that they would be no way to find any trace of anything. Now, what I said was, is they pulled out a black bag with red handles on it, big enough to fit a person in it. Uh, and the talk was that it could be Sebastian or whatever. I asked Sebastian about it, and for probably months, he said a black bag, and he said waterproof. And then we started talking to him again, and he said that he was put in something. And I said, "What do you see around you?" He said, "It's pitch black." Then I asked him, I said, "Well, where are you?" And the very first word to come out of his mouth said, "On the TV shelf." Then a couple of weeks later, we talked to him again, and he said, "Outside." And I just happened to say, "Could you be on the property?" He said, "Behind the house." And from Rose said backyard. From him turned to dust. From Summer under dirt in a bag. Uh, no, I didn't send divers for uh, Sebastian Rogers. I sent a buddy of mine that is a specialist in diving to Eastman Dam. That's up in Tennessee, and that was for someone else. That was for Summer Wells. Um, they were some divers that did dive once someone hooked to a bag and they pulled it out, and we've never heard what was in that bag. But the only person that I ever had to do any diving was at Eastman Dam. And they keep saying the same thing here. Um, hmm, well, I didn't have nobody to dive it. Somebody may have dived it. I don't know. I do so many I can get mixed up. But if you're talking about when I was up there, uh, I went up there to Sebastian's home, and I went around to where he said the bag was, and it was between two boat houses in the river. And about a month later, it got pulled out. What was in it, I don't know. Um, but the only one that I can say that I had anybody to dive was Eastman Dam. Uh, and that is only because there's a missing piece of something for summer. Um, before they got done and cut a rug out of the state, uh, you know, they owned a funeral home that did in doubt have a cremation uh, machine in that funeral home. Um, so I thought, well, I'll put two and two together and just asked. And even back then, they said, yes, Proudfoot. Um, I know he didn't want to get his mom in trouble. Um, I mean, they have went as far as even putting a bench down there next to the creek. Uh, I guess so they could go and sit and talk with him. I don't know if anything got into the creek. I don't know. Um, I looked that place over. So if Go ahead, Everly. Tell us something that you experienced. Yes, we did. And you're right, Judy. And every aspect of that spot was 100% exact to what he said. And it even had a culvert going under the road over to the levee to go to the river on the other side. Go ahead, uh, Eva Lee. Uh, tell us what you experienced. But I don't want no misunderstanding, Melanie. I mean, Melinda. Uh, I did not have anybody dive for Sebastian Rogers. I heard people dove for him, but I didn't have no dog in that hunt. Only Eastman Dam. And you're right. You're right. We do so many that it's hard to keep track of. My stepdad would tell me he was in the Navy. My mother met him when I was 3 years old. Do you remember about what year that was, Ava Lee, when they met? And you said this was a uh, something that you experienced. The Soviet pretty much stopped in 46. Some places kept it going for a little while longer, but it eventually played out. We'll get back with Sebastian in a little bit. Let's go to Harmony, Montgomery. Uh, you can tell me how that was an experience, uh, Italy, where if it was like stories from the war or, some things that you heard, him and your mom talk about. Um, we all like to listen to things like that. Um, it's very interesting to us. So let's go ahead and while you're thinking, or if you can put something else up on it about that, uh, that would be cool. And I'm going to do, as I said, that she experienced it. Not, yeah, I know. Ava Lee, yeah, Ava Lee. She says she experienced that. That, oh, wait a minute. She said, my stepdad would tell me he was in the Navy. My mother met him when I was 3 years old. Uh, so if you have any more to that story, please share it. We enjoy it. Um, he said constantly, told you that you were stupid and you would be worth nothing. Huh. Well, you know that ain't so. Stick around here long enough and you will find out just how strong this JSV family is. And you have people that care for you. I'm telling you. That's true. That's true, Melinda. Um, I I can't keep up with every little bitty thing, love. People can. I, Me and Paul and some of us, Lynn and everybody, especially my mods. I told them, I said, I'm not perfect. I can't keep track of every little bitty thing all the time. And, you know, people come on new, and then with me having that short term memory loss, I can't remember every single thing that I said through the night. Um, I wasn't in the room at the time. Um, and I did hear a name, but I didn't remember what name it was. Yeah, they should nobody tell you something like that. Period. Love. Uh, well, Mim Jean, she says that we heard the name Melinda, and I said I don't remember a Melinda on here. Maybe in the past. Um, but I just can't remember the name that I said I ain't been hearing, and it may have been the Melinda name. I don't know. Um, but you guys got to understand, I'm running chat. I'm trying to speak with the spirit world. I'm trying to connect to whoever I'm speaking with. It's not easy for me to do all this by myself. When I can, I'm going to get to where I can have somebody sitting here recording, typing, putting in what's said, who's saying what, and that way I can go back and go over all my footage and find out what was said on a certain date. Hmm. I know it, honey. Daggum it. That short term memory loss stuff, it's terrible. I mean, it is literally terrible. Again, today, I went in there and fixed me a cup of coffee. I come back in there and sat down and was watching a show and thought about me some coffee, went in there, and it done turned off. I still had everything fixed in my coffee cup. Very good road. It is a lot of moving parts. Yes, you said that 100%. Yes, I forget all the time. And trust me, they'll tell you sometimes they have to remind me of stuff. Um, one thing I am going to do tonight, since there's a good bit of you on, and before any of you in the background jump off, and I know that there's seven, there were eight, there's seven now. If you think about it, if you would just think about it for a minute and come down and join the chat, sub up, hit the like button, turn your notifications on, say hello here in chat, you could get your name put in the drawing bowl. Now, tonight, I am going to draw a name from the bowl. And whoever I pick will get a piece of JSV merch. So they don't nobody need to jump off early or not be paying attention because you might lose your turn. Uh, hey, Jen Jen. Yeah, still in the back of your mind. Yeah. I try my best, love. I know I'm slowing down as I get older, but I'm trying. You know, and no, I can't remember every little thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I can't. That's a disability that has come upon me, and I'm sorry for it. I shouldn't have to apologize for it, but I am. Um, in everything that I do this to entertain you guys because to me, the ones that actually stay here and become loyal fans, to me and to them that's been here for a good long while, they feel as we're family as well. And that's plenty enough for me. Heck, they all know I ain't perfect by no means. But I guarantee you I can get answers from the deceased quicker than we can the living. And sometimes the dead will bite you in the butt. We've had that to happen a couple of times. You are Tori. I know my loyal fams. Um well, like I said, Lee, all you got to do is on this channel that you're on now, go down to where it says subscribe, hit the button subscribe, and turn your notification bell on and hit all. And I said, once you do that, I will be able to show you right here. Well, we lost one. Someone jumped off a while ago. I guess they didn't like what I said. It would have been 2,600 and 22. But somebody jumped off in the last 30 minutes. So whoever that is, I hope they can find a good place to go because that is their own problem, not mine. Yes. Yeah. So if you will do that, subscribe and hit the like button, you're good to go. Uh, and that goes for any of you new ones. To get a session done or to get your name in the drawing bowl, you have to be a subscriber. That is one of the main rules. New people, if they're not subscribed, you cannot get a session here. And trust me, you're missing out on a good thing. So whoever jumped off a while ago, they didn't like what I was having to say, and I told y'all I'm saying everything tonight the nicest as I possibly can, but I'm honest. Some people like that about me, some don't, because I don't beat around the bush. So if they didn't like what I had to say, let them go. They can always change channel and go somewhere else. It will not let me do it. I do not know what is going on. I subscribed to your last channel in it at one. Good. Uh Mary Good Road. Hello, love. How you doing? I'm gonna put it up here, right here. Um and this is what you put in. John Southern Vlogs with this grayish look picture up here at the top, up here. That is my JSV John Southern Vlogs logo. So just go there or type it in. You'll see me, and then just hit subscribe. But yes, unfortunately, whoever jumped off a while ago, they didn't like what I had to say. That's okay. Let them go. Good night, Tori. Uh, and same for this new one, this new missus here. Um, what was the name? Uh, Mary Good Road. Yes. You have to subscribe, turn your notifications on to all, and hit the like button. And you can have your name put into the drawing bowl. You can win merch and items or a session. There's all kind of things we do here. Um, and you mods kind of go scroll through a little bit and make sure of who's here and who you see that either jumped off. You'll be able to tell probably somebody probably deleted their comment and jumped off. If not, once you go through the list of seeing uh, who's here, and you'll know which one ain't. Just write that name down, and if you see them back on, just do what you're supposed to do. Okay, you too, Melinda. Um, so yes, anybody want a session or anything done? Okay, that's all you got to do is John's with an S, Southern Vlogs, VLOGS. And I can show you here on my phone, matter of fact, exactly what you have to do. And it don't matter if you're on a cell phone, tablet, TV, whatever you're on. Um, right there. That's the picture that's up top right now on the show, on the channel. When you get it, you hit subscribe, turn your notifications on, and hit the like button. Yeah. Um, and look, Mary Goodroad, if you like my content, share it with your friends and family. Um, Once you subscribe, hey, there you go. That is greatly appreciated. I guarantee you that. Doggone right. I sure God thank you. Been hitting it kind of hard around here anyway, and I bless you for that, love. Um, so let's go ahead and see what we can hear from Harmony. After that, it will be us time, and I will draw a name out, and you can either, well, yeah, it'll be a piece of merch, one or the other. Um, yes, and bless you for that. It's well needed here, love. You got that right. We've been hitting rock bottom. Um, Harmony Montgomery. Going to be reaching out to Harmony Montgomery. I know I've had help reaching out to her before. Anyone that knows or knows of Harmony Montgomery, turn her energy toward me. Okay, love. And thank you. And thank you for that. Like I said, it's well appreciated, well needed. Uh, reaching out to Harmony Montgomery. Can you hear me, love? Harmony Montgomery. This is JD. Can you hear me, love? Harmony Montgomery. Can you hear me, love? Yep. Okay. You want to talk to me? Dad was mean, huh? Yeah. Uh, I hate what has happened to you, love, but uh, you felt love. You felt love here. Hey, Johnny, you felt love here in death, which is a shame. A child or anybody. Bless you, love. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Uh, it's a shame that you had to find love in death, but you are loved by many. Okay. And I know it's been a minute since we called out to you. I'm JD. I'm sure you know my voice. We're here to sit back and listen, and you just talk about what you want to. I'll ask a couple of questions. If you want to answer it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. And at the tail end, I will say, do you want to say anything to your dad or to your mom or whatever? And if you do not want to, then that's fine too. If you'd like to say something good to them or something bad about them, that's fine too. Everybody is on your side. And don't ever forget it, love. Yes, let me go ahead and explain that to her real quick. Uh, Sessions, now it's not like this. It's not like this here. Sessions are two different ways. Okay, sessions you can do it either regular. That's where it goes up to the channel and everybody can see it. It's $30. If you want a private session, that's where you FaceTime me and we do it together. And it does not go up to the channel in case there's some personal questions you'd like to ask. Um, that's the two offers that you get with that. Um, and it's well worth it. I don't have any distractions. Um, it's just me sitting here doing it one on one. A lot of people like doing it with FaceTime so they can hear it just right then. Or when I'm uploading your session, I will text and say, hey, your video is going up. And then within the next 5 minutes, you'll be able to watch it on TV or your phone or your laptop, whatever, unless you want it private. So it is nothing like right here. Now, right here, a lot of things what we do also do is like when we have us time, which is coming up right after Harmony, it will be that you guys can call out to a loved one. And what we've done to practice for this is instead of back to back to back to back questions, somebody will say a name of somebody they want me to reach out to with a question and leave it there until I say next. Because if it scrolls up to the top up through there, sometimes I can't get it to scroll back down too hot. So we have to do it easy at the time. But that's no comparison to what it is when I do a regular session for someone. Harmony Montgomery, can you hear me, love? I heard a yep, and I heard a dad, and I heard a yeah. Harmony Montgomery. Andrea Douglas. God bless the little children. Bless you, love. Are you gone? want to make sure, are you still alive? Um, I don't I don't know who you're asking about, uh, unless you're talking about Harmony. But any genuines uh, and Reed Douglas, in order to get sessions and ratings or anything such as that, the only thing I ask is that you hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on. And people can get their names put into the drawing bowl, and you can win merch, items, all sorts of things. So if you like to come to a place and have a good time, learn about the paranormal, this is your place to be at JSV. You will not find a better group of fams than right here. Harmony Montgomery. Harmony, I know I've done several sessions with you. Is there anything else that you would like to say? Let Harmony talk. That's right. Unless you do like somebody did a while ago and jump off and go somewhere else, then I tell people to just keep going. Harmony Montgomery, is there anything that you would like to say to your mom or your dad? Harmony, I know he did you wrong. Put part of you in a cooler and did some bad things, Harmony. But I pray you can move past that and enjoy people like us willing to give you a voice. You can talk about anything you want to. Good or you say I want to tell or something my dad. Yeah, what? Do you want to say something to your dad? Harmony, did you want to say something to your dad? Or to your mom? Or to a family member? Or did you say I am mad? You said it so quick, love, I couldn't catch it. Harmony Montgomery, stay focused, love. I know what happened to you was wrong. They know it was wrong. You didn't deserve this. You now, shush. You now are perfect in every way possible. I don't want to drag you back through the woods, but if there's anything you'd like to say to somebody, feel free. We're here to listen. Yeah, we know that that was found. Yeah. I'm sure you still don't know why he did this, to you. Uh, but I can tell you why he did this. He is a psychopath, and when you mix drugs with a psychopath, it leads to nothing but death or prison. And you did not deserve this. Harmony, would you like to just talk to us? You don't have to think about mom or dad. You can just talk to us if you want to. You said there were no one with mom. My mom. Your mom should have been there protecting you, huh? I understand that. That makes 100% sense right there. Play. You like to play. That's cool. Oh, let me ask you this, Harmony. What can you do? Wait. Wait. Harmony. Wait. Summer, hang on. Harmony. You're butting in and working my nerve. Let this child speak. Harmony Montgomery, can you tell me some things that you can do now that you're deceased that you could not do here in the physical? Yeah, what? What can you do now in the spirit realm that you couldn't do before? Harmony, can you move from place to place very quickly now? Use my energy, Harmony. Yep. Have you learned? Wait. Harmony, have you learned to use the pair lines to travel? It's cool, isn't it? Whoa. Harmony Montgomery, what yes, I'm seven. Hello, Andrea. Uh uh ever or my mod Savina, whoever else in here is my mods, explain to them to Andrea of what they have to do to get to be able to call out to somebody, to do a session, to do this, do that. Please type it in and let them know. Harmony Montgomery, what kind of things do you like to play now? And do you have a lot of friends now on the other side? Harmony, do you have a lot of friends now? Try not to whisper, love. Yes. What do you guys play? She'll try to help any child, teen, adult, it doesn't matter. Summer is 100%. It still hurts. Well, honey, Harmony, listen to me, honey. The reason it hurts is because that was supposed to be your role model. That was your dad and your mom. And when you think back on the bad things, that's what hurts, love. You don't have to even think about them anymore, and it's not wrong for you to do so. You need to be a child. You need to play and have a good time. That is what children do, and you need to be able to do it without worrying about a thing. So, again, what do you guys like to play? Do you guys play hide and seek? Harmony? Harmony? Do you guys play hide and seek? With Rose? What else? What else do you like? Run? You like to run? That's cool. I hear Summer trying to speak to you, Harmony. So Rose plays with you as well. You enjoy running around. Rose, I know you do a good job with these teens and children, and you do this for Summer. I'd love for you to do it with Harmony as well. Is to keep her mind off the past and let her be a child like a child's supposed to be. Thank you. What else do you like to do, Harmony? I know how old she is. Harmony, what else is fun for you to do? If you're a loved one of Harmony, are I just heard you say, Harmony, keep her from thinking about the bad things. So you do play hide and seek. Rose does it with you guys. You like to run and play. I'm gonna ask again. I'm gonna ask again, Harmony. Is there anything that you would like to say to your mom or to your dad? Me too, Pamela. The only awesome. Thank you guys. But y'all helping me more than you know. I'm telling you. Like, yes, I heard. You don't like what they did. I honestly know that, and the good Lord knows it too. Don't like what they did. I will bug you no more for right now, Harmony. Um, love you and thank you for speaking with me. Rose, you and Summer are a blessing to these other children. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for that. Um, yes, we love her very, very much. $9 two. Thank you so much. That helps a lot. Um, the majority of her has been found. There's a few things uh, that have not, but for the foremost, yes, had been found. Um, it was horrific. Things were put in coolers, just like a cooler you'd carry around with a couple of canned cokes with some ice on top of it. Um, put up in attics, put uh, on shelves, you name it. Not only when they had to move and get out of that place, um, a lot of things were taken to the woods and hid, and there's just a lot of things that have not yet been done, but that's why perfect example. If you went to a cemetery and you kicked over a headstone, you're going to upset whoever's laying there. And they might come home with you and cause you a lot of dadgum problem. Same way with Summer. There's a couple of things that's missing, and until that is found, she's pretty much going to be restless. But one thing about Summer is she has made so many friends. She's touched all around the world, and there's times that she still cares about what needs to be found, and there's days that she won't even speak about it. And that's the way it needs to be. These children need to be able to be children and not ask adult type questions. That's why I like to humble down to their level, ask what they like to play, what they're doing, and all that good stuff. And Rose and Summer, they are the best backup as far as having a heart for these other teens and children that it just it it goes universal. I mean, they do their job. Um, it's just amazing. Yes, thank you, Ava. Um, can't even begin to realize how much that will help. I'm telling you. Okay, it is. It's very kind. All right. Let me see if any. Let's see who. Let's see. Ava Lee. Mary Goodroad. Um, let me see if there's any. If some more, because somebody jumped off earlier. Uh, no, it's still at 2,620. Uh, once you guys subscribe, it will be 2,622. Let's go ahead and now. Um, it will probably be one of these, and it does say John Southern Logs, and yes, it's all the way around. I don't know if that one. Hey, Christina. Hey, Christina. Bet she's got her earpods in. Can you?
Yeah.
Hey, that glass thing that's up there in the box. Can you tell me if it's the blue one
What
and
last thing?
the one of the tumblers?
Yeah.
I'll show if it's the blue one. I'll show them that one too.
No.
No, it's white. Okay, all right. So it'll be one like this right here. Okay, Donna. Um,
Got anything drinking it?
is my coffee still on, or is it kicked off?
I have no clue.
You care to look? I mean, if it's off, you ain't gonna make more right now or nothing. But
If you can give a minute to move something.
what'd you do?
I'm trying to see something.
Okay. Uh, the thing about harmony is, um, I have to word things a certain way for here at YouTube. Um, they have been portions of things that have been found. I'm not sure past what they've already located that the rest will ever be found. Yes, summer is just awesome. They all are. Um, when I first started talking with Harmony, uh, she told me her dad threw her into the snow and said she couldn't find her glasses. A few days later, I reached back out to her again and okay, and said that they put her glasses on her. Um, I'm trying to wait and see if you guys subscribe so I can put you guys' name in the bowl. Um, because I mean, I don't ask for much on my show. but you do have to be a subscriber, and you have to hit that like button to be in that drawing bowl or to even get a session done or anything. And I don't think that that's too much for me to ask for. So I'm just waiting on you guys to see if you'll subscribe. Um, and it's still at 2,620. So if, yes, like she said, if Andrea, if you would subscribe, and what was the other? Um, Ava Lee, then I could go ahead and put you guys' name in the bowl. And yeah, subscribing's totally free. I mean, just hit subscribe and make sure right beside of it says hit your notification bell to all. Probably have to tap it twice to all, and then just hit the like button. Um, if it was Andrea, it would show me here. Mary Good, I am a sub. I subbed like a month or so ago. Yeah, in November. You did in November. Um, yeah, and think of it this way: these that you see here in this chat, they are loyal fams. I mean, they love it. They they learn more. We learn together more every time we're on here. Now, I've got to admit, sometimes when we come on here and we think we're gonna get down to serious business, and it might turn into a comedy show, but it happens sometimes. And then there's times that we come on here and just cut up.
Hey.
What?
Did you say to make a pot?
Was
I
it?
already got it prepped.
Well, was it still on or?
No.
Oh yeah, go
I
ahead.
already
Make
got
one.
another one prepped though.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And I just lifted that entire thing by myself, and I didn't even need a man.
What, a coffee pot?
No, and then that stand that had the sewing machine on it.
Oh, well, it ain't got no sewing machine in it. The sewing machine's over there against the wall.
Well, I just lifted that entire thing by myself.
Okay. Well, if you would have had a sewing machine in it, trust me, you'd
I
have.
don't know how heavy they are. Mom had one.
Yeah, them things are.
That thing's heavy by itself though too.
Yeah.
Jesus. I'll be back with your coffee in a minute.
Okay. That uh is the sweetest little thing I have ever seen in my life. Um, I got and 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 for my fams, we don't call back nothing. So you new ones, you kind of just have to jump in, hang on where you can. Um, I yes, I got out of a bad situation, and I just kind of just gave up about it. And it's funny, but it's awesome at the same time. I moved to Illinois, and then I come back after my mother passed, and I told the Lord, I said, if I ever get with somebody else, it'll be because you put them in front of me, or because you line it up for me. I'm done. And that very night, that's when me and Christina started talking. And it's been about 16 or 18 months now. Love you too, honey. Love every one of you. Um, but yeah, like I said, all it's going to take is to subscribe and hit the like button. And I am, it's still 2,620. Uh, yes. Uh, oh, yeah. So somebody, like I said, is going to win one of these. Um, and I tell you what, you can put ice in that, put you some tea or something, Coke in it, whatever. Go to bed, get up, be middle of the day, and you'll still have ice in that sucker. I ain't never seen some that's daggum that good. Tell you the truth. I I did have some blue ones and red and black, but I don't know where they at now. Margaritas. Yeah. Yeah. Um. All right. I am fixing to draw out of the bowl. And remember, guys, for the new ones, if any of you want to participate, and I'm not talking about just drawings. Sometimes we do questionnaires. Sometimes we do this. Sometimes I pick a number. Whoever gets the number correctly gets it. Yeah. Uh, and you'll see how this works here just in a minute. Uh, bless you, love. Um, yeah. It's just this simple and totally free to sub up. We shake it all about, and I'm too old to turn it about, so I just shake it. Now, whoever's name I draw, if you haven't won anything in a while, uh, you're gonna have to hit me up and give me your PO box or your mailing address. Donna Cheatham. Donna Cheatham. Congratulations, love. Donna Cheatham. When when we get off this live, Donna, you hit me up and give me your PO box or your mailing address or whatever it is, and it will go out Thursday. Uh, you might want to write it down. What is today? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 days. Uh, so Donna, write down you won a white tumbler, JSV tumbler. It will go out Thursday, and you have to give me your PO box or your mailing address, or I cannot send it out. Okay, I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. Um, so just make sure that tonight or tomorrow or something other, you hit me up and give me that information. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here tonight, guys. I love each and every one of you, and you see how simple it is to win something. So, you new ones, please, if you want to win some things and have fun with us, please subscribe. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Good night, love.